Hello and welcome in. My name is Casey, and you're watching episode 11 on Paperhats Season 2. So today is primarily going to be probably an update video, so it's going to be on the little shorter side, but we are going to build something later today. But first, to give you guys an update, you guys are used to seeing my base a little bit of a mess here with the torch spam and all that, but that is going to change soon, and I have actual progress to show you. So this house here that I built on the cliff, I know you guys on YouTube haven't seen this just yet, and it's because I built it on stream. The reason I built it on stream is because I wanted to experiment, because I don't really think, built a house like this on this server just yet. So I wanted to take my time, really experiment with it, have chat help me out, and they were a big help. They helped me through it and gave me some ideas on how to do things, and it really turned out great. I've done some quick terraforming down here. The main reason I wanted to do this is actually make use of the upper part of this cave here, and also give the front of this cave, you know, something that makes you want to look at it. So I think that's a step in the right direction. Let me head up here and show you the actual house. So here it is. It's probably not the fanciest house you've seen on Minecraft, but honestly, I'm proud of it. I really took my time and tried to make it look neat and not so noobish, I guess. The only complaint I do have is when I build these 3 other houses, I do want to build them on a foundation to raise up the house 1 or 2 blocks, so I have a little more room to sort of blend it into the terrain. Now here I can just sort of give this some texture, maybe give it, maybe cover some of this in some grass or something, make it look nice, some foliage, so you're really not looking at how it immediately goes from wood to stone, which is kind of funny in my opinion. Maybe it's not though. Maybe I'm just being critical of myself, which is very possible. But I like it. Let me know in the comments if there's something just funny about it and I need to fix it. Let me know. So as far as big major things happening on the server, there's really not a lot of that going on at the moment. It's understandable because, you know, it's around Christmas, it's around the new year and all that. So everybody's out spending time with family, getting ready for the new year. It's totally understandable that the server may be a bit slow at the moment, but it is going to pick up at the beginning of the year. I can feel it. I can feel it. So be looking forward to that. But with that said, there have been a couple small things. So as I move around and work on the server, if I see something, I will stop and show you guys. But we really should probably get onto our main project. So up next, what I want to do is actually build a snowman. Yes, that's right. We have a Christmas district here on the Paperhat server. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but Giraffe Queen put it together, and there's actually a really nice display I want to show you guys before we actually go build the snowman. But it's actually down here in the west tunnel. It's not labeled or anything, but that's okay. We all know where it is. So let's head down there, shall we? Now, the entrance is kind of small, but that's okay. Once you walk inside, you see that it's absolutely amazing. I think this is supposed to be like inside a glacier or maybe an igloo or something. There's, of course, Rudolph, and the Paperhats are elves now, which I thought was very creative. There's Grandma, Kelsey, Siphon, Jan, just everybody here. It's really nice. This is my favorite part, throwing blocks to each other here. But as we head through, there's really not much. See, there's not much, but there is a nice song that plays, which is amazing. I don't know how long she spent on that. But if we fly, actually, that really is a nice song. If we fly over here, this is actually where I want to build a snowman. So, you know what that means. It's going to be a very nice time-lapse time. So, let's get it rolling. Or not. See, when you're about to record something, it does help to press the record button now, doesn't it? Unfortunately, I did not get the memo, so there was no time-lapse. I am so sorry about that. However, it turned out to not be so much of an interesting build process, so I don't think you missed much. So that's one upside about it. But let me show you what I did. Well, there it is. The snowman. I actually built this on stream. So if you are curious of how I went about building this, and I actually used a program called MiniHUD. It's a Minecraft mod that lets you mark out structures in the world. So it helped me with the spheres and all that, but all the decoration, like the face and arms and the buttons there, I did myself. Oh, somebody hit the pressure plate. But yeah, there is a VOD over on Twitch if you're interested in watching me build this. But yeah, I think it turned out great. I wanted the arms to not be so perfect, so I just sort of free-handed the both of them. So they're not exactly the same. They do resemble branches, I think. But yeah, it's just a simple snowman build. It's not huge, but I think it definitely fills in a little bit of the Christmas district or winter district, whatever you want to call it. It is after Christmas. But I think that turned out great. Let me know what you think in the comments. Without this time lapse, this video really turned out short, now didn't it? So what I'm gonna do is actually do something we haven't done in a while. We're gonna go check our shops. Now, again, the server has been a little slow, so I doubt we've made many diamonds at all. But there have been a few things happening in the shopping district, so we'll go over there and see. The Shulker Shack, diamonds. Bastion Boys, old location. I realize you guys haven't seen this yet, have you? So I said in the previous clip there, Bastion Boys, old location. That's because the Bastion Boys is moving up in the world. So this is our new mini mall area for Bastion Boys. It's not completely done yet, and there is a creeper over there. But here's the thing, okay? The market district, or the shopping district, has been a little bit of a Wild West, if you could say. There's no real, there's no Big Daddy here, okay? So here, this is what we're trying to do. Bastion Boys is going to take over the market district. I am absolutely confident in that. Me and my partner Siphon, he is the original dude here, the original Bastion Boy, I guess. But we've done some upgrading. Recently we have made the Wither Skeleton farm. So we have a beacon shop, a quartz shop, sand and gravel shop. I plan on restocking that myself. He's got his rocket shop, and a new nether shop. Now, when I dug all that netherrack in the nether for the Wither Skeleton farm, I got a bunch of broken pickaxes, so this right here is going to be a souvenir shop. So yeah, it looks pretty cool in here, and this is going to be a blaze rod shop. All that's missing is a couple of other shops. We're still planning those out, and then we have to restock, and we'll be ready for business. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this. I've never I've never had a shop like this, and we're definitely building it up. And you know what? We've been talking about a possible partnership with Mind Kia over there with Kelsey. So there are big things happening in the shopping district. Make no doubt about that. Before we actually head back, there is something new that I noticed in the shopping district. And it's this thing. Let's see what it's all about. Is this shop just a quick grab for money, taking advantage of a slight lack of a much-needed resource in the shopping district? No. Who made this? I don't know. Definitely not Spudnik. That definitely sounds like it was Spudnik. Flight duration 1. 1 diamond per 3 stacks. Can you believe that? They're selling what we sell at Bastion Boys. Now, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not been on the server, so he probably doesn't know that the old shop is no longer here and the new rocket shop is over there. However, these signs, I don't think are very honest, or maybe honest isn't the right word, but they definitely don't have the best intentions. So we're definitely gonna have to visit that at some point. But that is just about all the time we have today. I told you it might be a quick episode, but that's okay. Guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this episode of Paperhats Season 2. If you really like what you see, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.